Hi, welcome to B for Beauty. Welcoming the festive season, here's some easy makeup for you. An important preliminary is to work on clean skin. So first of all, wipe with a mild astringent or rose water, preferably refrigerated, so it closes all the pores. At the same time, removes any remnants of grime or previous makeup. Allow it to stand for 30 seconds. Start with a primer. Use a buffing brush for that so that the absorption is better. Don't use your fingers. And watch how I apply. Let them be circular movements till the product is absorbed. So allow the primer to stand for a minute. Then we can use some glow enhancer. The next step is to use a concealer. Choose a shade darker than your original, you're safe. Apply in dotted fashion and blend. Contouring the corners of the nose makes a huge difference, especially when you know you're going to be photographed. So cover the sides and accentuate the bridge of the nose. Next step is to use some foundation mousse. Why do we choose a mousse? The application is easy, you don't need expertise for the same. How do you apply it? Scoop some onto your index finger, dot it and blend. What's extremely important is to cover the neck. All of us pay attention to the face and forget the neck. So make sure you cover your neck as well. Even this out as much as you can and again start buffing. With a foundation mousse, you might not feel the need of powder, but if at all you do, use some of it, especially below the eye. Apply a slightly excess amount, which you can dust off later, because with eyeshadow application, it tends to fall on the face. And if the base is creamy, then the shadow sticks. So if we use a powder base, you can brush it off easily. Now for the eyes. Gold and black is one thing you can't go wrong with, especially for this festive season. It's going to look grand. Now when you have normally a trio like this, how do you decide which color to wear and where? So the brightest or the lightest shade is usually used at the highlighting point, that's your brow bone. But if you have a protruding bone already, do not use shades of silver because it will make it look even more protruding. So you choose gold or a deeper shade to give it balance. So we start with the lightest shade as a base application. Use a blending brush to blend in some gold. You can use the darkest shade just below the brow bone to create some depth. This is optional, otherwise gold and black is simply brilliant. Cream based eye tint is easier to use than powder because you have it falling onto your cheek area. Okay, the next step is to wear your liner, and for some more precision, make a dotted line with your pencil and then you join the dots with your brush. The gel liner is easy with application, smudge proof, it lasts longer. Line your lower lid with some kohl pencil. Mascara, of course, use as many strokes as you wish. Avoid application on the lower lid for the lashes. For the blush, I suggest a cream based blush. It helps you retain luminescence. Apply with your fingertip. Make sure none of it is applied on the apples of the cheek. It has to be on the cheekbone. Some highlighter applied at the corners of the eyes. Works brilliant for an evening event. Let's finish this off with some contemporary lip color. Top it up with some gloss. So we're done with the makeup. Take a look at Terrific Tresses for a complimentary hairdo.